Hello amigos and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am doing a little sneak peek for this Friday's plates that are coming out from Miss Pretty Fingers by Robin on March 28th at 10 a.m. Central Time, baby. Check it out. Here they are. There's 3 of them that are coming out. And this is number 248, the space, negative space at that. And look how beautiful that looks. Galaxy looking, you know? Real pretty, wavy galaxy stuff. So we'll be checking that out and seeing how that lives up. Then we have the little snakes on the stained glass. Different styles of them with the hands, with the moon. You know, you got some flowers in them, some roses, of course. They got some daisy on this one with the potion, so we'll be checking that out. And here it is as well, the little cutesy Highland cows. So we have all of these, and if you notice, they are all in just one size. They do not have the big and small on these. The only thing this one has is that patch in the big and small, but pretty much everything is in one size, so we will absolutely be using a shrinker today. Alright, so let's get this baby right here. Let's go ahead and start with this beautiful galaxy. Hold up, maybe light would be nice. Let's go ahead and start with this really pretty galaxy here. We're gonna put it on our little purple. Let's get this guy right. Trying to go over him like lightly, not too crazy, and I still came up on him. But I got my little galaxy. Look at that, how pretty that is. If you have like pigment powder. Boom. And then you just put this guy on top of it and the peekaboo, you know. And here he is, not resized or anything. Boom. He fits this guy. Nice. So pretty. Alright, let's see. And this any kind of smooshy, I mean, gosh. So many vibes, you know, for this type of reverse stamp. Come on, negative space stamping. Alright, here we go. Let's try this little cutie pie out. A little peekaboo and stuff. Let's go. Which one? All 3 of these have a cute little peekaboo on it. Let's do him. Let's do him. Way back. No, the other. It's done. Too late. Here we go. Boop. And then I grab my corner. You see that? I should have. Hello. I needed that. I needed that guy. But here we go. I'm going to forge that guy, though. It really don't matter. Boom. Here he goes. In. Because that is a part of his galaxy look, in all honesty. So it's our little guy right here. And that's when we come in. Like, hold up. Espérate, hold up. We got this. And boom. I'm not gonna front. It'll be real nice to kind of go over this with a metallic, you know, and then and metallic, whatever, to those spots. Wouldn't that be cute? Some of them in different colors. What? Me try that? I don't know. That sounds scary. No, but I may. Who knows? Look how beautiful that is. The little planet right there and all the little waves and stuff. I think that'll be a good way to do that too. Alright, let's see who else. We got the round one. We have the little puffy marshmallow one. We have this little guy over here with the little stream. Let's try this one that looks kind of like mountains. Mountains and clouds. Let's see how that one looks. I really want to try this one though. Let's see how that one looks. We'll just do them both. How about that? Boom. You definitely want to have a good bit of polish on this. Bendito. Feel like one nail, okay? Because it takes too much. Now, oh, look at that. I didn't clean my tamper, dude. Oh, snap. Why you so beautiful like that, right? Oh, yeah. I can definitely love this. Ooh, let's go this way, right? Because I still want some of the purple in it. And down. Oh, that's so beautiful. But if I didn't, I could also cover it up. If I didn't, and then add some more stars and stuff to it. How pretty is that? Okay, that might be my second favorite. The marshmallow is my favorite. No, they're all so flipping beautiful. Okay, uno más. One more, and I think it's going to be this guy right here. Okay, so that is one beautiful dude. And the next one that we wanted, this one that looks like the mountains, right? So let's go see how that one looks. Or clouds. I'm saying mountains, but it's more like clouds looking. Yeah, buddy. And then what can we throw on them, right? Whatever we want. Whatever. Ooh, peekaboo, baby. Peekaboo. Look at that. And if I wanted to come this way, nah, I want to go this way. Here we go. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put this on it so that it can matte out and we can have a better look at it. Oh, shine. And this is just a sealer. Alright, so now that we have that little guy, and look at that, and man, now you can really see what's going on there. So pretty. I was just thinking you could put that alien floating guy on there. You know, whatever. I mean, if you want to put some titties, you put some titties. This is up to you, okay? Do whatever you want. But you don't have to be into that. It's just your life. Here we go. The next one we're going to try is this one. I'm so nervous about this guy. Seriously. He's so gorgeous. Like, how do you even not mess him up, right? So who's the first one we want? I'm kind of thinking the hand is so pretty, and then also the bottle. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. And I am going to not shrink it and then do the next one shrink. So that way we can see it. Boom, right there, right? Let's do it. Let's do the hand one. A little wiggle wiggle. There we go. Quick swipe. Got him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, another one of those that you can, of course, do all types of colorful things in the background and then pop him on, you know, or do the colorful things in the background. Only color the hand and the snake or something, reverse. Everything else not color, and then pop him on. I mean, just so many ways, right? So here he is without being shrunken. You know what? As far as height, it's perfect. So he's actually, look at that. He's actually a very good size right there. What's not being taken is the frame. You know, depending on the size of the nail too. Of course, for little babies like this, I will have to. You know, or just use pieces, whatever I wanted to do. I could take this too and do an outline, whatever I want. But I'm going to see now what happens when we shrink it, right? Let's try the same image and we'll go ahead and shrink it. Okay, so we have the big one of this right here, right? I did not shrink that at all, and it came up to where it got his little tail. Now let's try that in a shrink with some light would be nice. We're going to shrink that little guy here. I'm pumping up using my Moira. I'm wetting it. Wiggle, wiggle. Because, you know, it has crooks and knackies, crannies, whatever. Down it goes. Pick the guy up. Roll him. And he's definitely much smaller. Let's see how much of that it will take here. It looks like I'm going to have most of my window surrounding a border here. There it is. Oops. Yep. Yep. From the top, just a little snippy on the bottom. It actually did not come all the way down. You can see there. So if you shrink them once, you'll have them perfect for this size nail. I guess medium length, right? Something like that. Alright, so let's pick up a different type of image, but that one is very, very pretty. And honestly, what I would probably do is just put it right in the middle and not even come all the way up, right? So let's do that. I'm going to shrink the other image as well. Okay, so let's get this guy shrunk. Espérate, a different one, but we are going to do the shrink though. And we're just going to move it down a little bit and see, because I think that'll be the cutest. Let's do this guy with the potion on it. I like that. And then maybe this one right here with the little flower and stuff. And just the type of snake that he is, you know. They all have like a difference. So this one that we did doesn't really have, he has some smoothness, you know, and then some lines coming all the way through, and then a couple of smooth spots. I see them. See, so this one doesn't have any lines at all, and this one, you know, just different. I like the way that one is. So that's cool. Let's pick him up and see how he is. This and then that. No, this and that. Them two. Vamos. With the moon on the top. Protection. I'm talking garbage. That's never you. Okay, go. Boop. Try to keep that swoop nice and fast, light, so that I don't do no wildness. There he is. So pretty and gorgeous. We're gonna get him on here halfway through, right? I'm not gonna go all the way up. Halfway. Come down. Boom. Nice. Very nice. And then also, of course, another thing to consider is just how they are, you know, because this particular one had more space at the bottom. Right here, you know, he has that little space there. Where this one has the design all the way to the bottom, so he was able to snuggle up right there. Gorgeous. So beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, so let's try a different one too. The one with all these little really cool snake. Let's get him here. Real nice because he has grooves. I want to get in there, give him enough polish. I'm not even attempting to use the cheap stuff with the swipe. Oh, I wasn't pumped. Chill. Boom. We made it anyway. Boom. There he is. See how pretty he is? Oh, man. He's gorgeous with all his little things. All his little grooves. And he has a rose and a different type of flower, too. Let's put him on here. Hold up. Bam. Nice. I feel like what I would do is not shrink them. Oops, there he is. Nice. So pretty, wow. I would probably not shrink them and not worry about the edge and be like this. That would be more of my style. I'm going to go ahead and do one more too in this way where I don't shrink him and I just don't have the edge, but the whole full nail will get the tinted window, you know? Let me try that. There he goes. So let's do this one without the shrinking. And let's see who we pick. I want to pick somebody that's completely covered all the way from the bottom to the top with the design. And this one is a little bit more open space, so I want it a little tighter. So I'm going to pick this guy and let's see how he looks. Boom. Get in there. Nice. Done. Quick swipe. Bam. So pretty. He has the little flowers and the moon. Let's put him down. And see how he'll do. So he's not going to get any of the surrounding. Perfect. And it's just going to be all tinted glass. You know what I mean? Boom. So that's for you to decide, right? Because this is your world. Nice, but look at that negative space, mamacita. Ooh, baby. Alright, let's check out the last plate. The little cutesy, what did I say they were? What did they say they call these things? Highlands, I think is what it is. Little Highlands cow. Oh, he's so precious. Playing the little guitar, and I like him with his little, whatchamacallit, scarf. Adorbs. Oh, and absolutely this. I just want this in all colors. Okay? All of them. Rainbow color. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. We have our last plate here. The little Highland cow. I'm so excited for the pattern, to be honest. That's so beautiful. Let's do him first, okay? Let's do the pattern. So we got a little baby patch, right? And then the big patch of it. And then we have all the little Highland cows in different style, like a nurse style. The one with the heart and the tails all fuzzy and stuff. Who's this guy? He's got some little thing on his neck. I don't know if it's like a scarf, yeah. And then a little flower next to him. This one has the flowers on his head. He's got the cute hair. I like this little guy with the coffee, right? Hot guy over here facing this one, facing that way. I mean, all the different ways that you could think of. Is that little guy. Oh, and then the little chemist guy. He's holding a little thing there. He got a little lab coat on. That's adorable. Okay, and then the ones with different flowers. This one is different flower guys. There we go. Okay, so let's get that thing right here. That's going to be numero uno. The pattern. Which they also had a different farm play that had a pattern like this, but it wasn't quite, it's smaller, so this is a little bit different. I think I like this more, a little bit more spread out, or rather bigger sizes. Here we go. Swipe, grab that baby, nice. Put him on, of course, he's going to cover my whole nail. Look at that. So cute. I like it a lot. I really like it. And I want that in like different colors. You know what I mean? All over. Beautiful. Alright, here we go. And again, another one that you could smoosh it or powder and then put this on and you'll have the different color as well, right? Okay, so we got our cute little guy there. Let's go ahead and get this guy with the guitar, right? He's just too cute. Too adorable. Okay, so these guys, again, none of these are in different sizes. So if you wanted him on a smaller baby like this, you know, you'll have to shrink him down. But, which I will also be doing just in comparison. Let's go ahead and do him, right? So cute. I like him a lot. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Oh, snap. Okay, I'm not doing well. Here we go. We gotta get him. Here he is. And he's singing to me. What's that other song that guy sings, Elvis? Oh, Donna. Oh, snap. Oh, Donna. This is what I think about when I see this dude. Here he goes. Here you go, baby. There you go. How cute are you? And he fits absolutely perfect on here. You can see just a little edge did not go. So let's also shrink old Donna guy down and see how he does. Alright, so we have him there in the regular style. Let's shrink our guy Elvis down. I'm a pump. Here we go. I shrink a binky here. Boop. These guys are not too big, you know. Here he is. Swoop him. Get him up. Shrink him down. Look at him. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Let's see him side by side. Oh, how cute. He fits completely with a little shrinkage right here onto this nail. So you can see here the side and then his baby. Real nice. I'm looking like 25% shrinkage, you know. Alright, let's see who else we pick up. Alright, so let's get another little cutie pie here. Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Hold on, I gotta think about this. Hold up. Even though I got a couple of slots, I can do what I want. This is my life! Let's go ahead and see how small that is. Why not, right? Let's check it out and see what happens with the baby one. I mean, he's like 25%, you know, of what it is. And then we'll do one of these hat guys. They're so cute. Here we go. With the little bangs. Here we go. Boom. Little teeny weeny. Is he gonna fit on me? I got the nubs right now. Nah, he's about twice the size of my nubs. See, nah, he fits my nubs good. Boom. And he goes, that's the size of my nubs. Nah, look, it's a little bit over, but that is adorable. I mean, I like it. Hold up, let's get rid of all this. Nice. See, I want that. Cool. Cool they love. In all different colors. Alright. I think I'm gonna get him though on here just to compare, but that's cool. I like it. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so here we go. The final review, right? We got our little hand guy right here from the stained glass snake. And as you can see, shrunk him over here. He came a little bit smaller there. And we're able to get our frame in. You see that on the edge. Framed all the way around. And you could bring him down like I did on this one. And then you'll get more of a coverage on that nail, depending, of course, on your nail size. But look how beautiful those stained glasses are. Gorgeous right there. That other little different one with the different snakes. We got that cutie patootie there as well with the flowers. And this one was a big one. I did not shrink him. And he just basically lost most of his border, you know, when he went down. But I like that look, you know, was the whole thing. And then we have our galaxy look. Look at that. So pretty, right? A little marshmallow looking guy. Look at this. Gorgeous galaxy style with, I guess, one of those meteors coming down to get us and a planet. Oh, and a little star there. Real pretty, real pretty. Then we got another little guy. So gorgeous. It just looks like clouds, really. Very cute. Okay, so that's what we have there. And then with the Highlands thingy girls here, we got this pretty one with the flowers. And she got the little shaggy look on her. Cutie Pie singing me a love melody, and him shrunk, unshrunk. Both of these were not shrunk, and this is the only guy that we shrunk up. As you can see, you know, it may not be necessary depending on your nail size, right? The big pattern right here, me likey. The smaller pattern there. So basically for nubbies like me, okay? And then we have a little cutie pie with the high little cowboy there. He needs a little straw with him. That'll be cute, little hay straw. As a matter of fact, you know, we also have those plates that actually just released for the barn. So some of the hay bales on that will be cute to do with this one. That's a cute one to pair it. And here's our scientist dude, the NASA guy. Adorable. Okay, so those are the 3 that are going to be coming out this Friday. Our little Highland cows there. See, she does look like something. They thought she's sad. Oh, man. Okay, so we got that. We have a beautiful little snake stained glass. Gorgeous. And, oops, we also have our galaxy. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I can't wait to do some minis, baby. Alright, so there you have it. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope you guys have a really good week. Remember to spread that love and everything that you do. Ping pong and pow, 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 pow. And peace. Adios, my friends. Au revoir.